Okay, so let's we've been working on let me go back here.
Just like a heart
We've been
don't
working
ever
on
be.
setting up some basic options allowing a user to make a payment.
Everybody got the woman they love.
Let me show you the Illustrator, the design. On Illustrator, one of them, of course, Airtel Money, credit card, debit card. But we need to design and prepare for the worst case scenario, which is gonna be the coupon or the access coupon or coupon d'accès in French. Why do we have this option? Just in case the banking system is down, the mobile system is down, and sometimes those who control this system, they can just turn it off just to make your life really difficult. It depends on them. Not to always think that something wrong will happen, but it's better to provision for the worst case scenario, to plan for something wrong will happen, so you can be able to recover just in case that particular event occurs. Right, so we're gonna spend a couple of minutes talking about the access coupon. As I've been working on getting the payments page being used, before what a user should do before getting on this page. We've written some requirements. We have to make sure the session is active, and we also have to make sure that the data should be valid, and the data status will be unknown, should be unknown. Why? We are assuming we are guessing that that is a new data that need to be authenticated. So the status of this data should be unknown, because a malicious user, it's always a malicious user. A malicious user who might be a customer, right? They may figure out the way the REST API behind the scene is being executed. They can get the token if they successfully know how to get the token. They get the token, they get whatever they can get with all the salts. They may go make a payment on a title with the status completed, completed or pending, just to mess up with the backend and do something wrong. So we always have to plan for the worst case scenario. That being said, in order for us to check the title, we already checked the title. Now we have to make the payments. But the worst case scenario of a payment would happen. It would happen if those system, the mobile payment system and the credit card, those systems are down, and we have to default to this. So I will spend a couple of minutes working on the back end on creating how to create a coupon of payments. I might not finish that, but I'll give you an idea how, with experience, how you can do that. Okay? And remember, what I'll be exposing on this video, what the public should know, but behind the scene I have to add some salt, scramble a little bit the recipe so it can be kind of for private. Okay, let's go to let's go to Python and start creating our table. So we will go to application subscription. Yeah, I've been working trying to migrate some table here, but let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna hide some of the models, so that's none of your business. But as I'm continuing with different lives, and I'll probably gonna expose some of the detail of these entities, but for now, let's create a table called coupon. A coupon is just an alternative. This going to be an alternative payments method just in case the prominent or the regular methods fail, right? If the credit card method fell and the mobile method fails as well, so we gotta default to the coupon method. Okay, let's create our model. And we are not building an Insta model, we're creating a data model. I have to say this because Google algorithm is kind of stupid. We think every time I'm talking about model, we're probably gonna change my script to anything relating to Insta model. But anyway, that was just a dummy joke. Okay, what do we need on the coupon table? We probably need to check if it's valid. Is it valid? But what are we gonna check? We are going to check, of course, the number, right? Let's call that C number. And the C number will be a string. Model chart feed. Maximum length. 256. Null, false. This should never be null. Blank, false. Unique, true. Yeah, it should be unique. I'll name that CX number. Let's be a little bit human. Coupon number. Yeah, that's not bad. Model. This is gonna be Boolean feed. The default one is gonna be false. We don't have a 3 option here. We have only 2 options, so we don't have to pass the default to be none. The default has to be false. But before we continue, let's go back to the drawing board. I don't have a drawing board here, but let's go back to Illustrator and try to demonstrate, detail some steps that a user should take before completing a coupon payment. Right? Let's look at that. So I'm going to create a new let me create a new document in Illustrator. What's going on? New. So let's just whatever it may be, let's just create this size a web page. So what are some steps that the user should make to complete the coupon payments, right? Let's say we have our let's say we have our user here. He's an outside entity. I could use something better, but you know, I like Illustrator, so why not using it? Okay, so we have a user here, and the user has to start. He has to select the payments, right? Select. For those of you who cannot see, let me zoom in. Is that the correct word? Edit. Yeah, that's the correct word. Ish, when English is not your first language, you kind of stumble on your own words. Select payments. Okay, so we select payments. Boom. So the user has to select payments. Let's do this. That's the way it's gonna initiate. I'm looking for properties. Color. Okay, so we're gonna make it quick so we can go back on the coding side. So copy and paste. The user will select payments, right? It's gonna be, I think, create a notation, you know. I might create a notation on the side. Name. Let's create a notation here. And the notation will be bring this guy. A notation will be coupon, right? He's gonna select coupon, right? It's just a notation. Or let me just delete this. I'll say coupon. That's user selection. And these steps description shouldn't be perfect. It's just a way to illustrate what's gonna happen. Right? He's gonna select. Oh, look, it's me. I did remove user. User has to be there. This is the actor that initiates the operation. So let's get another. So the user selects coupon payments. That line was not right. That's great. Coupon payments. The next one. We have to check the coupon, and that will happen here, right? Let me go on. That will happen here when the user selects a coupon payment. We use our front end mambo jumbo. It's not really mambo jumbo. We get the ID of let me be technically explicit. We take the ID of this object. We pass it on that array of objects, and then we dynamically generate the specific component for coupon. And then this guy here on the right. This is where the user has to enter the coupon and then verify, right? So the user will get check. The next step, the user has to check coupon. Okay, checking coupon, and by checking coupon we may also attach some annotation like what's happening when the user is checking coupon. When the user is checking coupon, we have a link that has been provided to user to click on that link, so the link will probably generate the coupon number. So we have a link that's sent to the user when the user they click to that link, or a QR code, because a coupon has to be basically a QR code, which is kind of like a link, which is a link behind the scene, and the QR code that will allow the user to enter to enter the username, because we cannot just allow anybody to use the coupon. They have to have something that they have, the rule of having, right? The rule of what you have and what you know, right? So what you have is a link, and what you know is your username to check coupon. Right? Copy and paste and do this. And these are some steps we just create. So you select the payment, select coupon, check coupon. And of course, when you're checking a coupon, we need to expect some error, right? Let's transform this guy. Rotate or transform? Rotate. We give him 90 degree. Oh, that's the same. Yeah, let's do this. Is this a diamond? It has to be a diamond. Right, it's a diamond, and then we increase on that. Right? So we check, is it true? Is it valid? Check if it's valid. Why is it not moving? Why is it not moving? Right, let's just make it simple so we can, I don't want to. You know, something like, is it valid? Is this shit, this coupon valid? When you're rushing, you never do something better, something good. So let's just do this, copy and paste, and bring this guy here. Okay, is it valid? If it's not valid, it's here, so being here. If it's not valid, so they enter coupon access, so they click on the link. When they click on that link, or when they scan the QR code, they go, the QR code is of course transformed to a link. A link goes to something that are append to the link and verify, and then ask them to enter something they know, which is their username, and then it's gonna generate it's going to generate a number, right? And that number will be verified. If after verification it doesn't work, we kick them out. Say, no, your access coupon is not valid. Please get out. Try again. No, and if it's no, I have to bring all of these down a little bit. Yeah, probably down here. Okay. Yeah, somewhere. I'm like, hey, why would you do that? Why would you try to drown me? You see, I saw that you trying to drown me and it didn't work because I already knew that before it even happened. Right? It's not easy. You're dealing with the wrong man. You cannot just drown me like this. I already knew it's gonna happen. And when they did the testing, they failed because I already knew they came to test me. Why would you do that? Okay, so if the coupon is not valid, they have to exit. It's not really, this exit, it's kind of like a, you know, it's just a thing, but they're not gonna exit. We're just gonna give them a notification somewhere. Kind of like you're notifying them, hey, you know, your coupon code is not valid, but I'll call that exit because we are exiting this process. If it's yes, what's gonna happen? If it's yes, if it's valid, of course, we have to create a payment because behind the scene of coupon, let's go back to the model quickly. And I'll be going back and forth like a, because, you know, that's the only way I can explain that. Oh my God, this line is not straight. This line, it's not binary. It's multicolor. It should be straight. Okay, let's bring it here. Okay. Okay. Even if the diamond is not really well, the diamond is not really, not bad. So if the coupon is valid, we are going to do what? Create our payment. But how can we create a payment from coupon? Because the coupon has intrinsic value, you dumbass. You don't know that every coupon has a value? Sorry to yell to you, but okay. Create payments. We're gonna create a payment after if the coupon is valid. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah. No. Arrange, bring fronts. Instead of saying create payment, just say payments, which implies payment creation. Okay, and let me show you what we need to model on the coupon so it can create payments. We gotta go back. Let's go back on Django side. Who told you I stopped using Django? I'm still using Django. Or even if they have introduced new things that I don't like, but hey, I can't control that. So a coupon has to have an amount, right? or because some coupon may be subject to buying a plane, and some coupon may have a purpose exclusively for making a one-time payment. But let's just assume that we're making one-time payments on a coupon instead of, going to that rabbit's hole, decimal, max digits. Let's do 10 places, right? Decimal place, it's always 2, or we can use 3 if the currency we are using is other than out of many 1. And that guy, I'm referring to that guy, so I don't even speak to the name it's now a Christian name. I want to be holy. Okay, just kidding. So the coupon has to have an amount, because this is a value that to allow, because a coupon is just in a US commercial code, we call a coupon like a what is the concept they use? They use this concept. It's actually a financial instrument, but there is a concept they use. What is the name they use? Yeah, it's negotiable instruments. That's the word. Right, I was looking for that word. I have to go do some Google. So a coupon is just a negotiable instrument. It's like a money, because you use money to buy a coupon. You can even resell that. So it's an optional payment, just in case the credit card system. And we all know what's happened with CrowdStrike on December 2024, because all the airline system, they were depending on CrowdStrike, and CrowdStrike did some stupid updates, and then the system went down. The crazy thing is that I was just about to travel that day, and I'm like, let me extend the ticket for a couple months, ahead. And then I didn't leave. So anyway, so a coupon is a negotiable instrument. Negotiable, right? Yeah, that's English. Negotiable instruments. So it's money. So it has to have a value, intrinsic value. Let me delete all this, but I'll keep negotiable instruments so we can know it's money. So it has to have an amount, of course, an amount in which currency, model, chart, feed, max length, or default's gonna be no. If we are deploying this on the country, then the USA, even if that country loved dollar as if dollar was their currency, let's use the CDF. CDF is, the Holy Land is the currency of Holy Land, which has a poor value. Crazy, man. As of today, I'm coding this code. I was checking the rates between USD and CDF. Look at that. It's literally like this. 84.7. This is the rates. So if you times that with some money, and then you can get how much you can get for US. But anyway, let's use the local currency. And what else? The coupon has to expire. We have to make sure the coupon will expire, right? And we can create a field name valid until, which can be a date. Instead of creating a date, just a date like this, we can make this date to be a little bit specific with some time and second. Why? We don't want to use the default UTC, or we don't want to just hang on because a date as a date, which is crazy. A date being an object. It has a date and time. Actually, time should be over dates, but I don't know why in the date is over time. Time should be over dates, because in the universe we have only time and we have space. We don't have dates. Anyway, that's me being a little bit extra. Yeah, let's make it daytime, valid until, and because it must expire. And we also have to know who's gonna use that, user, of course, model. One user might have multiple coupon, which is true, or might have to use one or multiple coupon. So I'm gonna use setting, and how are we defining our user? How are we getting our user? Setting of model. Okay, let's go back here. So setting of model, that will be our user. Null, of course, the default null is false. On delete model cascade. So once we delete a user, we delete also our relating coupon. But for future, see, building application, running a company is different. For future accounting records, for future accounting record, we don't have to delete coupon record, because we can record just in case something happened, because we have to make sure we know how much people spend on the coupon. So on delete we can set null, set that to null, right? On delete set null, and this is a business requirement and a technical requirement. And guys, remember, business requirements always takes precedence over technical requirements. If it can't make sense in business, who cares about how much right? No matter how smart you are in coding, writing, application, if your application can generate income, it's really I wanted to use that vocabulary, but I know my family is also watching this. They're probably gonna yell at me like, yeah, we can't believe you're using such word. Oh, you're totally a different person now. Well, if it can't make sense, your app sucks big. Don't give a fuck. Okay, so we have a user and what else? And this is just basic modeling, right? We need more information because we don't want to anchor someone that will be a little bit smarter, to figure it out. And what's gonna be on coupon number? A coupon number will be something like some basic cryptographic. And guys, don't be scared. Oh, you are not experts in cryptography. What are you talking about crypto? A cryptography is just like when I say A, it means C to you. It's cryptography because only you can understand A and C. If I told you that even playing a game like a rock, paper, scissors shoot is a cryptography because only you and I can understand scissors will win over paper. If somebody has never played rock, paper, scissors, they will never understand it, right? So cryptography means just when I say A, you understand C, only you and I can understand that cryptography. It's basic in its elementary concept. So we have to do something like, man, I'm not gonna do crazy, I'm not expert in cryptography or nor am I trying being one. I'm just gonna use secrets, I'm just gonna use emoji called secret in Python, and then I will add something like a Fongola key, I'll create a feed called Fongola, which stand it's angel language, and Fongola will be some jar feed that we need to generate, and then we can create something also like another field like a Mungwa, right? Mungwa is also an angel language, you can only learn that, in the Holy Land. So Mungwa, Pungola, these are some sorts and some key I can use to validate that the coupon is correct. I'm not gonna expose the way I'm gonna do that here. This is a public tutorial, of course. Let's get back to the steps. How long have I been here? Oh, we see we have a lot of minutes. Oh God. Oh yeah, so if it's gonna set to null, we have to set null to, Django is complaining. Null has to be true because we cannot just set that to null like this. Let's say for now, let's say Fongola is default is let's say default is Fongola. Which means when the user supply a coupon to us, we use the Fongola to make sure that this one is really what we're expecting. It should not just be symmetric, right? We don't have to make it symmetric where key to key. It has to be something they have and something they know. Yeah, we already do that with when we're validating coupon, but we can do more here. Let me just not put that. Let's make it simple for now, but when I'll be deploying, I have to make it complicated, so to avoid smart people to be much smarter, or more smarter, should I have said. Okay, that's our coupon. Let's continue steps. So what gonna be the next step? Of course, we have to create a payment. After creating a payment, remember, we have different types of payments. We have a subscription subscription payments, we have one-time payments, and yeah, so this will be a one-time payment. So from this we create a payment, right? Oh, let me show you a payment table, but not, let me finish first. Yeah, let's create and we make a one-time payment. Keith Thurman, one-time champion. He has never been a champion twice, only one time. One-time payments. Okay. And because we don't just have to make a payment, we have to make a one-time payment, and this one-time payment has to be linked with the application. And remember, we are assuming that this payment is made. Let me show you. This payment is made somewhere here on step 4. On step 4, for every user who's now subscribed to our subscription or our application or services, they will have these options available for them to select what type of payment to make a one-time payment. But if a user has a subscription, we can just do something like this. We can just do something like this. Let me, yeah. We can, oh, whoa. Bring it front. What about the text? Bring it front. Right? If a user has a subscription, we can just say something like a complete submit application. Right? Of course, it should not just be a text here. We can just say that, we've noticed that you've subscribed to a plan A or plan B. Submit your application to one button, because the system already checked that they are subscribed. And now that's one of the requirements here. We gotta go back on let's go back on this guy. Let's go back on and that will be one of like if a user has a subscription, hide payments option, show a button to complete an application. Right? Everything we've done here, all these displaying options, gonna be conditional. If the user has subscription, they don't have to see this again. Just give them one button to complete the application. Why? We want them to feel like they belong. And remember, everything's happening in the world now. The source of all the conflicts in the world is just when people don't feel like they belong, they act crazy because they just want to feel like they belong. And I'm not pleading for those who go out there to kill because they don't belong. I'm referring to different psychological way people feel like they don't belong, you know, or they are not accepted, you know. So we want to make sure that the user belong. If they ever make a subscription, don't make them to make a payment. Don't even show them anything about payment. Just give them a button to click and complete the application because they already subscribed somewhere. Okay? Right, so let's go back here on the model, and these are basic records that we need for the user. We can use the word like a use by, so we can know who's gonna use this coupon. Now let's to be true, and this is perfect because when we generate coupon, we have to make sure that the use by has to be null, and this makes sense even in terms of accounting records, to know just in case one user left, you know, we delete a user because they don't want to use our application anymore, but we have their records for reporting to the state that, hey, this is what we make on, you know. Remember, integrity will set you free. Greediness will throw you out of jail or prison. Right? If you're being too greedy, you end up in jail or prison. If you have integrity, no matter how much people suspect you, you end up being free or being right, because you know that you've done nothing, you know. Integrity has power on this physical realm and on metaphysical realm as well. If you're honest with a lot of integrity, you're already winner. Okay, so we want to make sure that we report, you know, the amount of money make on coupon, just in case, you know, those systems are down. What else? Do we need anything here? And I say we can add a salt to validate the coupon number that we generate. We can have a key, you know, something like this. What are we gonna display here? The default string name for this object. It's just gonna return something like a used by if self used by if self, okay, used by gets short, gets full name, right? Or gets, let's just use username now. We're gonna make it better later. If self used by, else used by none. And this is just says that when we create a bunch of coupon records, there'll be automatically somewhere in the task, or, you know, manually. If nobody has used you know, the name will be known. we have to put something here except from use by. Oh yeah, let's use by none. You know, we would know that this coupon is now has not been used by anybody, but it's valid until we can also create it on, so we can know when it was generated, right? Created on model dates auto now, true, right? So when we create this record, we know when the coupon has been created. Just a date, we don't need time. Why are we getting daytime here? Oh yeah, daytime, yeah, it's daytime. Not bad, yeah. That's our coupon. Now let's go ahead and then create our coupon. And remember, we are still somewhere here on this step. On this step, we are still somewhere here. Coupon, creating coupon, right? So I'll do a little bit of testing, you know, just to create a coupon, and assume some basic, giving out some basic idea how a coupon can be generated. But while we customize that, it's gonna be different than what you'll be seeing on this tutorial. Let's go back on Django. Okay, we got our model. Let's do some migration. Pattern 9-inch. Make migration. They have to create something like an option, and you pass the name of that would be cool, right? Instead of migrating everything, I can just migrate one table. Hey, Django team, if you're seeing this tutorial, do something like this migration, or we can do the name of the app, subscription, colon, the name of the model. Let me see. Maybe they already created that. No. The app, colon, the model. That would be cool, right? But now I have to do for the whole application. Okay. They're asking me to provide a one-off for which field? Status on subscription. This is because there is a status on subscription. It is possible to add a non-number of field status to subscription without specifying default. This is because the database needs something to populate Luna. Okay, let's go on subscription. Status. Oh yeah, we have to make a default value. What will be the default value? If the status is now pause, it's now cancel. It should be idle, right? Yeah, right now idle is a word. Is a state. It should be idle or pristine. No, let's use idle. And remember, when you're creating a choice field in Django, the first key, if you are using a pair of tuple, because you can define this field choice with a pair of tuple, or you can use a dictionary. Because this one, you can create a dictionary from a pair of tuple in Python using a zip. special function. So the first key is the actual value the system is expecting, right? Even here, I'm supposed to make it like a full lowercase, and this can be the label. This also manual, just make it like this. This can be the label. So the label is capitalized on the first letter, right? And the actual value, we just make it lowercase, all of them lowercase. That's our subscription. I'm pretty sure I have more error than that. Let's cancel this. Let's try again. Now we're dealing. Oh, I'm not even. The default value will be default to idle. Renewable default is manual. Yeah, because you know, if this application is being deployed on a non-rich country or struggling country, you don't have to make payments automatically. Make it manual, because you know some people we know have money in their bank accounts. If you do it automatic, there will be, you know, you're probably gonna overdraft them. Make it manual, so that they will know that their subscription has been expired. They can go subscribe again, you know, or send them an email 2 days before, and they have to do that manually. Don't do anything automatic. This is just my personal opinion. We can do that automatically, but I wouldn't recommend that. Make it manual, because you're dealing with people that, you know, they may not have money in their bank accounts. So that's why I created renewable modes. It should be manual automatic. If it's automatic, we issue a payment automatically. If it's manual, they have to go themselves to renew that. A lot, right? Yeah, you think creating an application is cooking chicken or boiling spaghetti. Okay, let's try to do again. Let's try to migrate. All right, it's migrate now. We create our migration. So we're creating all these table: application payment, subscription payments, payment method. And in payment method, you already know what we'll be dealing with. We have a mobile payments, which include Orange Money, if the French will be kind with me, Airtel Money, if people from Bamura Mushaka will be kind with me. Ish, my country, we don't owe anything, we have nothing. Whereas Afri Money, right, this will be, and what is Orange Money, Afri Money, and none of this belong to us. Jesus Christ. And Pesa, right? These are, and credit cards and coupon access. These are payments method. It's a lot. So instead of continuing on the front end, you know, I had to go prepare the back end, because this is where the business logic reside, and this is where the business constraints are applied. So we have to go back here. Yeah, coupon is a negotiable instrument equal to money. Remember, it's not money assigned to coupon, which is true also, but it's equal. It's equal to money, but not equal in terms of, but it's a negotiable instrument, it's money. Okay, what are we gonna do? Let's go quickly create Oh, so we make a migration, but we didn't migrate. We need to migrate. Python migrate subscription. We don't want to migrate anything in subscription. Yeah, it works. Houston, we have a migration. Yeah. Now let's go. We've done nothing on testing in subscription, but we're gonna do some testing here if I do have a better memory. I'll show you the way I fail on testing. Create a new name test. You see no? New file, name it test. Oh, you already have a test, right? Oh yeah, it does. So it does. Let's create a class name subscription test case. I can use this, or I can use from REST framework test imports API test case. Is that what I'm using here? On yeah, I need to create a folder. I'll name it test. Okay, and then I'll move this here, and I'll rename this to, what am I gonna rename that to? I'm gonna rename that to refactor, rename to test view. Not bad. Don't like the name bar. So API test. Need a setup. We need a setup. Yeah, we don't need this method class. Let's just use a setup. Setup. Of course, we need to create from Django, imports the reverse for Django E2, imports reverse. Yeah, imports reverse view. Where the reverse is located. Shortcuts. It's on shortcuts. From Django shortcuts. Shortcuts import to reverse. Why? Because we're gonna do our testing first by testing the URL. Because the most important things a user need for a web application is a URL. We're gonna test if our URL is valid, and then we're gonna test our view. In the URL, we're gonna test query parameter constraints. That's what I like about Django, because Django can even place a constraint on your query parameter. Something that was really, really difficult, doing that in a pristine Apache. It's gonna be long to make a constraint on each one of your URL. Back in the day when they used to use just CGI and Apache to make a request. But thank God, with the advance of even if all this web framework, it still has some, I'm not gonna talk about that. That's for them. Still have something that you're not gonna like. But hey, we have to use, that's all we have. We have to use that. So it's gonna check the query parameter and the path. With Django, you can apply type on your query parameter and type on query parameter. No, I'm wrong. That's not true. You can apply type on your path because all query parameters are by default string. I don't know if, I might be wrong, but all query parameter, all string query parameter are string because that's the web formats, that's the web standard. They shouldn't have a different type. They are string. Even if you're passing a number, they are string. But the path should expect difference. The path can expect a number, can expect a string, can expect a regex. Query parameter, I'm pretty sure, unless forget something. Okay, so we have to check the URL. Now, why are we checking the URL? We haven't even created a URL. Yes, that's the way it works, right? We just create our model. We need to go all the way back. I mean, from front to the back. We have to check if this says a URL. If it doesn't have a URL, we create a view. If the view fails, we create its respective. Well, if the view passed, we just move forward. If the view require respective serialization, we can create a serialization, class, right? So let's say self coupon URL equal, how long I've been here? I don't want to stay here for long. Oh, it's time to go. I think I'm gonna create a live tool on this coupon because we need to do a little bit of testing, and then I will stop because I have to do things that not everybody has to see. But I'm giving a little bit, out, not everything. So reverse. We are looking for coupon URL. So Django, we're not gonna find it, right? And let's create our first test. Test gets coupon URL, and then we're just gonna print self coupon URL. It's gonna say, hey, I don't know what you're looking for. Coupon URL. Coupon list, right? Yeah. So let's test. Manage test. You gotta test subscription. It fails, of course. We're expecting. They say reverse for coupon list doesn't exist. It doesn't list because we don't have any view with a URL name coupon list. That's our first fail. We need to correct this failure. To correct that, we're gonna go back on the view, and then we're gonna create a class name coupon view set. What are some information users to use on the coupon? What are the operation? It's not information. What am I talking about? the basic operation in terms of write and read. So these are the two operations that a computer can do. A computer can read and can write and can read. Remember guys, if there is something you have to get from this video and it's gonna help you, it's gonna save you a lot of time, it's gonna really help you. This is one of the things only system engineer or electric engineer they have figured out at the beginning. Writing operation is always expensive. It's always resource expensive than reading, right? You have to put that in your brain, save it in your brain, save it as a key pair, a key value pair somewhere, hash it in your brain. Writing operation is always resource expensive than reading. So we're expecting for a user to get an existing coupon, right? On coupon view sets, we're gonna read. See? On coupon view sets, are we gonna write? No, a user will never write. We the one gonna write. We just gonna read. Am I wrong? I don't know, but I'm not sure I'm wrong. I don't know, but I'm not sure I'm wrong. I really don't know, but I'm not sure I'm wrong. So if the users ain't only gonna get, so we can just from REST framework view sets import generic. We're just gonna import. Oh, really? Yeah, import. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna from Django framework import generics, and we're gonna use the generic retrieve. So the only thing user will do here on this URL, they're gonna retrieve, right? And the retrieve, use the retrieve method. So from REST framework HTTP, response imports response. Yeah, so we just want to respond something here, retain response, so we can make that URL pass, so the URL can be valid, right? We want to make sure the URL will be we want to make sure the URL will be valid. Okay. So we are going to retain something there. Give me a few seconds and then I will continue. So what are we gonna retain? Let's just retain detail. Hey, this view is working. So we don't need rights here. If you don't need rights, let's just use what we need. Why? This will help you a lot, because when hackers are trying your URL, they don't know what are the implementation behind that particular URL. Maybe the URL has only gates. Maybe the URL has only post and update. So when they're trying gates, it's not gonna return. But if you're using, let's say you're using view sets, model view sets, and you're exposing all the verbs, even if you don't need them, you may expose yourself, with some crazy mambo jumbo. Remember, we are going to apply a lot of rules here. Authentication. We're gonna apply authentication, but I'm about to stop. But before I stop, I just want to make sure this gonna pass. Okay, let's go create our URL. Subscription. Create a URL feed. URL. New Python. Name that URL. Add. Pardon. This is always something we need to. Subscription. View imports. Coupon view set. Now we need to build from REST framework router. Import default router. We have to create default router so we can name that. There is different way we can even use a simple path using Django method, or we can use the default router from Django REST framework. Remember, Django REST framework is a child of Django. It's an app in Django, so it inherits properties from Django. But we're gonna use that. Okay guys, let's just make the URL pass quickly, and then I'm gonna end this from Django shortcuts, right? Import path. No, from Django util import path. Import path. No. What are you? Path. Oh, URL from Django URL import path. Import path from Django URL imports path and include. We're gonna create our router. Let's see what the way they do that here. Router, default router. Okay. Why not just copy it? Yeah. Router equal default router. Oh, I'm somewhere. Yeah. Okay, router default router, and then on the router we're gonna register. Let's name that coupons. This is gonna be really simple. Yeah, let's just name it coupon, and then we're gonna pass coupon view set, and then we're gonna pass the base name, and the base name we're gonna name that coupon, and of course we need to register path include path. We have subscription include router URL. Is that correct? Yeah, include the router URL. So we pass the router here. Okay. Is that pardons? Or URL pardons? It's URL pardon. URL pardons. You gotta copy this quickly. I always try to use my brain face, my memory before copying. Why? Because if I use my memory, I fails. When I will cope, my memory will automatically know what am I dealing with. Of course, we need application name, app name. App name is subscription. Why we need application name? Because at certain points, I'm gonna apply some things like a I'm gonna apply things like a throttling class. I'm gonna apply authentication. I'm gonna apply a customize header. Let me show you what I've used so far somewhere. See, for instance, like for this app verification, I have permission class, I have versioning class, mostly versioning class. Versioning class require the application name. I have throttle scope, specific scope. I have throttle class. I have renderer class because I have to have a custom renderer. And we're gonna talk about that. If I have a time one day, I'm gonna talk about custom renderer, serverless class. You know, so you're probably gonna head that, but let's make sure that the URL passing, then I will end this video because it's getting longer, and I need to eat. Okay, now let's go back to our test. It failed again. They say coupon listed do not found, which means we have not yet even if we define our URL here, you know, we have our URL, we've set it up, but on the global URL we don't have subscription URL, so we need to add subscription URL, right? Let's make this like this so you can append coupon after subscription. So let's go on global URL, include path. We include subscription.url so it can recognize subscription. Let's test again. Let's see. Oh, let's see, I've made some error somewhere in the URL. Include URL, is that correct way? Oh. Let's import routers. This doesn't, this is fine. It doesn't. The problem probably somewhere here. Let's see what we did here. We have to call them the register base name. Yeah, that's the way it should be. Coupon vis. It's saying that coupon visit has no attribute gets extra actions. Oh, I see. What we have to do here? If we are implementing retrieve, let's implement gates so it can be easier instead of using retrieve, right? Let's implement gates request. Yeah. On retrieve, instead of using, let's implement gates. Does gate has the same signature? Yeah, he has the same signature. Let's try get and see if it, because retrieve is kind of like a mixing. This is crazy, right? I'm gonna deal with this. We're just gonna do where this error come from? Visit get extra action, type coupon residue. Let me see where I have applied. The best place where I've used viewset was an owner authenticate, and somewhere here generic retrieve API. Yeah, it doesn't have to be so. It doesn't have to be so complicated. Okay. Generic, coupon viewset, generic. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do return. I'm gonna print. Let me print like I'll figure out this error. Print something and return super get request. I can even do pk equal 1, but I don't want to do that. Arguments, keyword arguments. Let's try this and see if it's gonna. We cannot just implement that this way. That's great. Oh yeah, I see. If we are customizing our response, we can make it a independent. Yeah, because we're not gonna attach it to this guy. Let's not attach it to this guy. We're gonna use coupon visits as view, and then we name coupon list. That's the way we're gonna do that. I'm pretty sure I'm right with this way. So now at least it states it not found. Oh, of course, it's not gonna find. Why it cannot find it? It cannot find it because we have a app name, which means we need to use a. What is the name we use? We have a lot of concepts. What is we call that class name? Yeah, class name. So we have to append subscription before that on the test. So it's instead of being coupon list, it's gonna be subscription : coupon list. Okay, it works. So it can recognize that we have a URL subscription, you know, and we print it. So I'm gonna end here. We're gonna do more testing on the next live. So the purpose of this video consists of introducing how to model or how to design with a disaster recovery, or thinking about a worst case scenario. In this case, you know, we are assuming, we are preparing, having a FEMA mindset that just in case in the future Airtel will not work and we are working on coupon, we want ahead and detail some steps that our potential or prospects customer should take before completing a payment relating to coupon payment. We brainstorm, you know, that's the way you build a system. You got brainstorm. When you fail, you go back, you know, you redo it again and again and again until you make it better. So we did some step, and we create a basic model on no Insta model. We create a basic model on Django. We've described how coupon can be attached to a payment. A coupon validation will generate a payment. We will just get the amount when the coupon is valid. Boo, to generate that, we make a payment and we apply that payment on the one-time payments, which is gonna be application payments. Application payment, just take the application ID and takes the payments. Okay guys, I'm gonna end here. I gotta go drink some water and also eat. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys on the next video. But before you leave, let's enjoy the blues for a couple of seconds. Okay? Thank you guys. I'll see you. I'll be on live later. If not tomorrow, or I don't know, Sunday or